play with this guy. Actually, I'm not going to break my own rule. The other rule that I was explaining, and this is something that we train all bartenders on, is always put your cheaper ingredients in first. And the reason you do that is because if you put your expensive booze in first and you mess up your cocktail, you have wasted your expensive booze. You don't want to do that. It's a good lesson for controlling costs in bars, but also for saving yourself from, exactly. The other thing is what we do is we pre-mix the velvet falernum and the green chartreuse. It's just roughly a 1-to-1 ratio. We call it the SOS syrup in-house because the drink's called the SOS. So we use this. And
the falernum and the chartreuse.
And we also don't like to shy away from using booze around here. So all of our cocktails, generally speaking, have about a 2-ounce booze ratio inside of them. So they might feel a little bit boozier than others, but they still should be fairly well balanced. Then we get our shake on. Now, if you guys have ever been interested in bartending, then I recommend a book. It's called Liquid Intelligence by Dave Arnold. The best book there is. What he'll break down to you, and this is one of the things I also explained, is see the condensation that's building up on the tins? That's how we know it's getting cold throughout the entire cocktail right now. Using different types of ice will give you different results as well. So right now what I'm using is called shell ice. Super elitist mixologists will never look at this ice with any respect because it melts very quickly. So you have to actually shake it less than other ice. There's other ice called cold draft ice, kind of bigger chunks of ice, melts less rapidly, but you have to shake longer. So do call. And finally, I'll explain this. So the garnish in a cocktail. The garnish in a cocktail is it's about appearance, but it's also about your nose, right? So when you're eating food, the smell is the first thing that you bring in. That's your first flavor profile. How many people are there? Yeah, we should do this, right? We're just watching next. So with this one, originally we were going to do a garnish that was simply sliced up nectarines, and that's fun and it's pretty and all that good stuff. We're doing a tahini garnish on the final glass. I'm not going to do it on all these because it will just turn into a mess. But the one thing that we learned that was really fun is that you can make a vapor garnish that also gives you the right scent. So it gives you everything that you need from beginning a cocktail, and I'll show you guys how that works in a second. And all you need for that is a little bit of dry ice. Is dry ice harmful? Yes, if swallowed. Dry ice is very harmful. You should never swallow dry ice. You should also never support a bar program that puts dry ice in the cocktail itself, because it's extremely dangerous. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before. I've yelled at a few bartenders in my time for that reason. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, it's fine. I'm like, no. If a person swallows dry ice, it actually burns their esophagus. It can cause issues to their stomach lining because the actual dry ice will never melt. Well, it'll melt, but as it's burning you. So, hold on a second. No, that's not working. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Like I said before, these are. Sounds serious, right? Yeah. There we go. There we go. And that is how we garnish a cocktail. So what you get here is you're going to get the essence of the actual nectarine maceration within the dry ice on the beginning, and then you'll get something that's a little citrusy, a little sweet, a little light. Definitely not too reminiscent of a Scotch cocktail, if you will. But feel free to pass those around.